So do you have psychic abilities? Well, the question is, who doesn't? So the truth is, we all have abilities to be intuitive, to read energy, to even have images, feelings, thoughts, and they can be psychic. So pretty much everybody has these abilities. It's the lack of knowledge, the lack of understanding. There's fear around it. And I don't normally ever use the term psychic to describe myself because it gives the wrong impression. A lot of people just assume, like a psychic is going to tell me my future, and that's like scary and that's weird. And so, and some people love psychics, but technically the work I'm doing is using my psychic abilities, because it's not about predicting the future. It's about reading energy and discovering complete raw truth. So this video is just giving you some key pointers as to how you can tap in more to your own abilities, because the truth is, yes, we all have them. So the first thing I want to talk about is trust. You have to really trust yourself, because when you have an initial impression of something, whether it comes through as an image, a thought, or a feeling, it's usually correct. And a lot of people will go into self-doubt. Oh, I don't know, maybe. And the main thing that makes my readings very accurate and successful is that I trust myself. So that is very, very key. And I would suggest that you practice that in your daily life. Like when you meet somebody and you get a feeling about them, you kind of file it away and then just discover if you were initially right, because you probably were. And it comes to the surface at some point, right? Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, use it as a test and see how accurate you were, because it's also a matter of time, right? To observe your initial feeling on things and trusting it, and then being confirmed over and over and over again. Okay? The second thing is to enhance or to discover your abilities, your psychic intuitive abilities, is knowing which clair you are, meaning clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. Those are my three that I usually refer to. There's others, but I feel like those are, the most commonly known ones. I'm just comforting my cat right now. She's probably wants to be in the video today, so just including her. That's Pipa. So basically, clairvoyance is the inner vision, clairaudience is inner hearing, and clairsentience is the feeling, okay? So I would say the best thing for this is to really get to know which ability is your primary, because usually we have a primary ability, and that guides a lot of our like our vision, like, sorry, not our visions, but yeah, basically what messages we do get about people, about things, about environments. So I would say just really start to tune in. If you don't know, if you have a memory, are you thinking about it visually? Are you hearing it, or are you just feeling it? And that will give you a clue as to how you're going to receive messages when you start to use your psychic abilities. So that's how I would start to just ask yourself to remember something, and then see how you're remembering it. And then the third is basically practice, because the only way to really learn to trust and learn to know your strongest psychic abilities is to practice. And so, this is one you could do, is have somebody stand in front of you and you close your eyes and you kind of like do a laser point scan from top to bottom, like from the head, and you can go slow, just slowly, and just notice any any sensations or any if you visually feel like a darker or a lighter area, or you're drawn to an area, pay attention to that, because usually that means that there's something important for you to observe there. When, you know, that's where your trust comes in. And, you know, you might go into feeling that area, or just seeing it more, like visually. Maybe you see colors, maybe you don't. But it's you know, use people who are willing to volunteer themselves and give you permission to do so, to scan them. And that is like really important, is just practicing. And, you know, you're going to trust the things that you get as soon as you receive them. So this is your chance to practice the trust, and really, you know, you'll get confirmation from the person right there, right? And also, you know, if you're mainly getting visuals, go with it. Maybe you get like symbols, go with it. Maybe you just get feelings, just go with it. You have to go with it. That's the only option, and that's the best way to get the most accurate information, okay? Also know that if you notice you have one main sense, the other ones will develop over time. So, you know, I don't feel like everyone is just one. You have all of them, it's just to different varying degrees, and sometimes it's over time that you will develop the rest. And for me, it is a combination of all three, although, you know, visual is a lot of my main one. But I definitely have like words coming in, and I get feelings, sensations. Like feelings could be like a sense of like someone's emotion, or it could be like a physical feeling. You even feel it in your own body somewhere, you know. So I would definitely trust and allow yourself to open up to the other senses that you have. Okay. So I think that's just a good little intro of 3 main keys that, you know, you want to keep in mind when enhancing or looking for, you know, the abilities that you already have that you just don't know about. So yeah, so keep those in mind. Just trust, knowing which clair you are, which, you know, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, and also just really practicing to get that confirmation over and over. And yeah, just ask people, use them as guinea pigs if they let you. It's fun. Okay, thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please click like. Subscribe if you're on, or, you know, follow me on Instagram if you like. On YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to experience some of these readings that I've been offering, I have a variety of readings on Etsy that are for a very low, you know, small investment, to just see, like, you know, health related things, or life purpose, or just an overall scan to see where the blocks are. And there's also the full one-on-one healing sessions that I offer. So yeah, check out the link, and feel free to reach out by email if you have any questions or anything else, okay? Lots of love and light to you. Bye for now.